The town of Milford, New Hampshire has never really been known as a culinary hotbed. So when a place named Bar 1 opened about a year ago, the idea was for it to be just another local watering hole. But once chef Kimmy Lavoie started working her magic back in the kitchen, that plan changed.
Well, when we first opened it, we thought it would be a bar with food, and it's definitely turned into more of a restaurant with great drinks.
In fact, Kimmy's delicious spins on upscale comfort food became so big in this small town, she needed some backup back in the kitchen. So she called her girlfriend Ariana Camilleri for help.
When we first opened, I thought I was going to be able to do it by myself.
She was so busy back there.
The first couple nights, I was just getting creamed back there, and I would text her and be like, please come down here and help me.
She basically needed my help, so I quit my job and I started working here.
She had absolutely no cooking experience at all, and she would just come and basically let me boss her around and help me out, and now it's her full-time job.
And these days, this dynamic duo is turning out enormous plates of food from an incredibly cramped kitchen.
There's definitely only room for the two of us. Peace pie with turkey and a cubano with bar 1 fries. I run the hot line and she runs the cold line.
Oven's open behind you.
So she's building pizzas or building nachos, building salads. Jump under you real quick.
Yep.
And I'm throwing everything in the oven, taking it out. Watch your back. But I'm doing everything on the grill, fryer, oven, flat top. Nachos, meat, chili, and then the side garden.
Okay. Well, it's pretty tight quarters, so luckily we like each other, you know, most of the time.
The menu at Bar 1 is loaded with all kinds of apps and sandwiches and flatbreads. Nothing too fancy, but all of it fantastic. And all Chef Kimmy's favorites.
It's the kind of food I like to eat, so that's why I like to cook it so much. Comfort food, for sure. I like to do Southern-style cooking. We like to do a lot of New England-style things with a twist, and the portions are huge.
In fact, that may be an understatement. Appetizers here are more than enough to share, like this giant pile of kicked-up truffle fries.
I was just trying to bring a different twist to the standard truffle fry. So we take the fries after they come out of the fryer, drizzle them with truffle oil, and then sprinkle them with lemon zest, chopped rosemary, chopped thyme, and fresh parm. And then they're served with a roasted garlic aioli. I mean, people go crazy for those fries.
For another fry favorite, the duck confit poutine is one hearty, heaping helping, with a mound of golden fries smothered in garlic cheese curds, duck fat gravy, and scallions.
It's huge. We sell it as an appetizer, but it definitely could be a meal.
Here it's a little different because we do duck, which is a little more non-traditional, and the gravy is really good. We top it with scallions. It's the perfect combination of like a little bit crunchy because of the fries, a little bit salty. It's really good.
There are all kinds of crispy chicken wings, from the standard buffalo to the sensational maple bacon. And if chicken and waffles are your thing, this shareable stack features black pepper chicken fritters, coriander sweet potato waffles, and bourbon bacon maple syrup.
You get your sweet, your spicy, crunchy, everything. It's all heaven.
Since the kitchen is so small at Bar 1, there's no room for a real pizza oven. So instead, they grill up crispy flatbreads with gourmet toppings, like the Lucky Duck with pulled duck meat, fig, arugula, and hoisin, the Magic Mushroom loaded with wild shrooms, roasted garlic, and herbed Alfredo, or the ultra-comforting, ultra-filling mac and cheese flatbread.
That's probably the biggest seller. It's a huge meal. It's the smoked Gouda mac and cheese on top of the flatbread, and then it's topped with bacon and scallions. I'm just a big fan of the mac and cheese in general, and I was trying to elevate it a little bit, make it a little different than standard mac and cheese, standard pizza. How can I make both awesome? And that's how I did it.
Rounding out the menu are some sensational sandwiches and big-time burgers.
We make a lot of burgers. Sometimes we joke that we're like turning into a burger joint.
And with combinations like the fiery up and smoke burger, it's easy to see why.
And we top it with smoked Gouda, pickled jalapenos, fried onions, and a super spicy chipotle aioli. The first thing you're gonna notice is the heat. It's definitely a spicy burger, spicy and smoky.
On the sandwich side, there's a Thai duck wrap with Asian slaw and sesame ginger aioli, and this gorgeous gourmet grilled cheese.
It's called the Appleseed Melt. It's like the adult grilled cheese.
Melted brie cheese, arugula, apples, a fig jam, all like melted together that we grill on the flat top. It's a little bit crispy because of the bread, but it's like really gooey and really melty too. If you need a hug from food, that's the one that you want to get.
And feeling the love is what Bar 1 is all about, back in the kitchen and out in the dining room.
People love the staff. Everybody's super friendly and welcoming. welcoming, and we're all really good friends. We're kind of like a really tight-knit crew here, and people can see that and they feel like they're kind of part of the family too.